Love and Makagigi.
Makagigi.
This is my best friend Judy, and I'm Mary Beth.
My best friend. I was gonna call her Fairy, but it's Mary Beth. My best friend Mary Beth.
And we go back to 8 years old. Holy crap.
So
It's a long time. And today we're going to cook a very simple meal and talk about how easy it is to keep your life simple, because the problem is we complicate our lives. Life can be very simple.
I complicate
But
my life.
humans complicate their lives. So we're making simple, we're talking simple.
Well, but I'm not that simple. Am I?
No.
So Mary Beth's gonna tell you how to live large simply. I'm just gonna tell you how to live large. Because I say use all the crystal, use all the china, put the glitter on, eat the caviar, enjoy.
Buy the shoes.
Buy the shoes. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Because it's really this short. It really is.
Right.
And I invited my girlfriend, one of my very bestest friends, Pat, because I love her spirit and she's sexy and beautiful and smart. But also because I need to cook for people, and that's how I love my people. So I invite everybody over for dinner. If I meet you, I want you to come. If I like you, come and have some food.
I think she invites you even if she doesn't like you.
I'm like very inclusive, don't you think? I'm
absolutely.
like, oh, come.
Judy is like I got the whole
world
in my hands. She does not know a stranger.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Everybody's
Yeah.
a friend. And that's what you are to us, a friend.
Absolutely. And that's what we're here for, because I want you to come into my home. I want you to come and enjoy this meal with us and understand that you can create this. It doesn't have to be this. It can be all sorts of different things. But I want you to be brave enough to come and invite people into your home. Enjoy a meal. Enjoy a glass of wine. Enjoy a beer. Glass of lemonade. Whatever it is, just come and be with me and enjoy this.
As we do as girls or guys and friends, we share wisdom, we share advice, we encourage each other, we love each other, and that is what we want to do for you.
Yep. I invite people I love to come over and spend time with me and have a beautiful meal. And I always make sure that I have snackies, because I start drinking my wine and I start chatting and we're telling stories, and then I slow down and the meal doesn't always come out right at
Until midnight.
I'm not a 5:30 girl. I'm not an early bird. Right. We would be the fanciest, prettiest birds at the party, but we would not be early birds. So you can't be perfect, and that's, you're going to point out all sorts of flaws that I have, and no, you're not. I'm not going to listen. So I always put out really yummy snacks, great wine, because dinner takes me a long time, and I starve my guests.
Judy, I'm hungry.
They're so hungry by the time I give them dinner that anything I feed them is fabulous.
And that's why we're here.
Exactly. Yeah.
See how that
We're going to
works?
get her out of the way in a minute. This meal that I want to share with you is called Northridge chicken. Northridge chicken. So how do you make it? How do you make Northridge chicken?
We've already cut these yellow potatoes. We've quartered them. We're gonna pour those in a dish. Don't throw your plate on the floor. And then we have some baby carrots. It doesn't matter, whatever brand you choose. So we're gonna put all those in the pan.
I have Fustini's Tuscan herb. This is my go-to. I love this stuff.
Sometimes it's so delicious you want to add it to your wine.
Somewhere all above the sea. Oh, beduda. I thought that was red wine. Judy.
All right, tell me
So
how
we're very liberal with it. We love lots of the Tuscan olive oil, because that's what helps crisp the outside of all the yummy. The next thing we want to do is add Spike. So what I didn't tell you is that this was the secret that she shared with me. I said, oh my gosh, how incredible is this chicken? What did you do? And she looked at me with this incredible smile. It was like almost like a smirk. Like, It was her secret, and I loved that she shared it with me. Her secret was Spike. It's my go-to. All
right, let's
put it on.
Toast, girls and boys.
I toss this up. So I just love this tool because you just use it for all sorts of stuff. This is one of my favorite tools. Thank you, William Sonoma, Brian, Gabby, and Emma. It was my Christmas present last year. Anyway, I just love this because when you smash your garlic, it just explodes the flavor. So I just put that beautiful flat part on there and I just smash it down.
So it smashes it all and it releases like it's an explosion of flavor.
Then I get all of those nasty little, what's it called?
Skin.
Skin! It's called skin!
I put it in. It dissolves.
Okay.
You know.
It does dissolve.
She
Look at her. I don't know what's
definitely
wrong
much
with me.
more of a
Okay.
meticulous. That's right. Meticulous cook where I'm like, just throw the in there.
Right.
It's all the same.
And so I put it in there. We're gonna toss that, and then I'm gonna trim the chicken. And I don't know why I trim the chicken, I just do. Nobody told me. It's just like instinct. I've got these beautiful chicken thighs. I love thighs. They look small and they're not expensive, and so a lot of people are like, I don't know about thighs, and they list them as dark meat, but they're not that. It's not like that. They're that dark. Do you think?
No.
You tasted them.
No.
But they always come out juicy.
Right. They don't get as dry as the breasts.
No matter how long you cook them, they're always good. So we have this gorgeous thigh. I mean, it looks perfect here, but when I turn it over, it has this right here. Okay? I want it to be crispy. So if this is folded over, it's not gonna be crispy. And it hides this beautiful flesh that I'm gonna season. So I'm gonna cut that right off. This is my favorite go-to knife. It's a Wisdom. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but I love it. It's my prized possession. And I keep it nice and sharp. And this is like my tool here.
And they are worth every single penny.
Don't you think?
Absolutely. I have them, and they are my favorite knives by far.
If you don't have really good knives,
it makes a big difference.
It does.
It
really does.
Matter of fact, I've gone to my father's house and I bought new knives just
for him.
because.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. So I'm just gonna trim that off. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna trim that right off. And I know I'm doing this wrong, and you'll all write in. And I'm signed up for a knives class at Sur La Table, and so I'll learn all of that very soon. Is it Sur La Table? Thank you.
Well, that's why
Sur La Table.
That's
What was I saying? I'm taking a knives class at Sur La Table. So I just set it right on top. And I start with the acid. I start with the beautiful, yummy lemon. And this is gonna give it a nice, fresh, it's gonna really,
Brighten up the flavor.
it's gonna brighten up that flavor.
And doesn't the acid help to tenderize a little bit?
Totally does. You're brilliant.
Exactly. So our friend Pat saved us. We forgot our lemons and brought us lemon that she had frozen the whole lemon. I have not done this
The whole
before.
thing. I've never done it before
And I just
either.
want you to know, look it turned out
It's
beautiful.
fresh, it's beautiful.
Still fresh, it's still juicy.
Perfect.
You can't
It's
even
exactly
tell.
what we needed.
That's right. It's exactly the same. So from now on, I am freezing my lemons when I have not gotten around to using them. Some more oil.
You
Go for it.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little oily over here.
Go.
Yes, my Fustini.
So this is what's going to help crisp it all up and turn it into a beautiful bronze color when we get into the oven. Now,
sprinkle on,
we're
sprinkle
going to sprinkle on the spike.
Sprinkle on our spike.
Beautiful.
Now, Judy, do you end up rubbing this under the skin or no?
I do.
Yeah.
Little, because that's what you're eating.
Exactly. Yeah,
Just get it up under there. We just open that little pocket, give it to Mama, and I'll just stick it under there. See how we're just opening that little pocket?
That's right, and rub it in there and rub it around good so it gets into your meat. So you get all that juicy flavor.
Now I'm gonna flip the chick, okay? Because we want to get this yummy underside, right? The underbelly. Wait, we gotta get the lemon on it first.
Okay.
A little lemon to tenderize, like Mary Beth was telling ya.
That is so good.
Okay.
That is so good. So simple and so delicious. It is the
Beautiful.
perfect, easy, quick weeknight meal. When
you can do this a lot faster than we
remember.
did when you're by yourself. And then I just flip it all back over. And I have preheated the oven to 400. I like it at 400. It just, I don't know why. Somebody can write in and tell me why. But it's really yummy.
It does make it a little crispier, I think.
It does. 350 is just sort of a slower cook, but I like that crispiness on the outside. So there you go.
And a lot of times this cooks for, well, an hour.
Look at how rich and incredible. Look at this. It's bronzed. The thighs look bronzed and they're crispy. But underneath that is this juicy, incredible, seasoned, yummy chicken. And look at the potatoes. So they're nice and bronzed and crispy on the outside, but inside, that beautiful Yukon Gold potato is rich and tasty and soft and creamy. And look at the carrots. They're roasted really to perfection. That roasting brings out their incredible flavor. It's easy to do. It doesn't take any more time than making my beautiful Kraft macaroni and cheese.
That's right.
It doesn't.
That's
It doesn't
the
take
truth.
any more time than that. And then I just top it off with a little bit of creamy, salty, make sure it's salted butter, because I like a good bite of salt. I like my salt. Look how it's melting. Look at that. It's just like, it's Makagigi.
Makagigi. And now we're gonna have dinner.
I'm eating
Join us.
dinner. Mwah. Hey, thanks for coming.
That's right.
Thanks for being with us.
That's
You're
right.
just
And
a
we
good
hope to
girlfriends
see
and good
you
food.
next week for some more delicious recipes and some crazy silliness.
Of course, it's tied to a story.
So our favorite spice came from Spike.
It's my golden ticket.
That's
right
right.
here. Here's the story. So I fell madly in love with my sweetheart, Brian, in a bar called Slammers. So I chased Brian out to California.
Yes.
Yep, I chased him down and made him marry me. But before, whatever, all of that, it was exciting. I was only 19. I ran away. I ran to LA.
With
chased
nothing
him down.
but
Got
a
nothing. I had.
beautiful face.
It was cute back then.
And it's
right?
cute now. She can say what she
I'm
wants.
good. I'm good for an old bag. We brought our albums, our stereo. That was it. Our
And
clothes. That was
Ryan
it.
had the car. Judy didn't have a car. They had one car.
We had one car that we had to push start. Anyway, we live in North Hollywood. I lived with Brian and his best friend Steve. It was the three of us. Shame on me!
Well,
It
she
was the
didn't go
three of
that
us.
far. Don't
No,
ever think that.
I
You
did not. No, I was a good
Yeah.
girl. Anyway, I didn't realize the anchor that I had at home, you know? So I ran the cosmetic department at Northridge Pharmacy. What you may not understand is that back in the day, the cosmetic department in that pharmacy was huge. We had Montecatini, Dior, Lancome.
Basically, it was really good.
It was really
It wasn't
great.
freaking Rite Aid and
Because,
Walgreens,
right,
okay?
I'm a little dating myself here, but that's where you got cosmetics.
That's
You
right.
got your cosmetics
Not like
at
at the Macy's
drugstore.
counter. It was Macy's in the drugstore.
Exactly, it was.
Yeah.
I knew nobody, and I was very sad, and I was missing my people. I was missing my fairy a lot.
That's right.
She was off living her life.
Being in college.
I didn't have an anchor. I didn't have friends. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know anybody. I don't know. I think I helped this woman become gorgeous because I'm talented.
She is.
And she could see, though, what was interesting is that she could see me, which was wonderful. And she invited me to dinner. Today, I don't know if I would go today, and I don't know if I would encourage my baby girl to go
To a
and have
stranger's
dinner.
house.
Right. But back then,
Judy was
So-
hungry.
I was
She went and
hungry.
had her chicken from a stranger.
It was so great.
Yes.
So I was very excited.
Almost in tears. Because
Yeah.
she actually was eating macaroni and cheese most of the time.
The heck, Kraft. And I like Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, don't get us wrong.
No,
But,
I
you know,
really
every
love
day,
it.
Every day gets a little bit.
But I was so excited, and she actually came and picked me up because we only had one car. She was so lovely. She had her whole family there. She made roasted chicken. It was a whole chicken. That's not what we're doing tonight, but it was this whole chicken, and I didn't know what she did to it, but I know now. When I put it in my mouth, it tasted like home. It tasted just like something Granny Rose would make. It was delicious, it was juicy, it was seasoned. It was old school is what it was. It tasted old school to me. And I didn't know what that was back then, but the minute I put it in my mouth, it was like happiness.
And so we decided to take our first episode and we're going to make happiness.
Happiness!
Happiness in a dish.
Happiness in your mouth!
Home.
Happiness
It's
in
a
your
very
mouth.
simple
Home.
dish,
Right.
but it's home.
It
and
brought me
happiness.
home. It completely brought
It's
me
your
home.
roots. That's right.
And so I call this dish Northridge Pharmacy. I mean, no, that's what it was. Northridge chicken. I'm gonna have another sip.
That is it for this week's episode of Wisdom Love and Makagigi. Be sure to check us out on our brand new Instagram page, Wisdom Love and Makagigi, and be sure to follow Judy and Mary Beth on their personal Instagrams at I Travel and More and at Judy Mama. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure to leave a comment, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe. Thanks. What the heck is Makagigi anyway?